Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, I don't have to do that, do I? Or do I? No, I don't have to. Uh, because it's written by the hand of God above me. We got a big shipment of groceries in today from Walmart, and I've been eating dip, French onion dip. Well, you can't see it. Okay, I need to. I'll work on a different thing for a camera setup. I'll do it next time I'll have a full screen. I think I'll try that. Well, I guess this is a full screen, but I felt well. I've been overeating the chips, potato chips, and the French onion dip. Let's see. Got the Avery Media camera there. And at least just one side of my face is. This is the worst one. I don't want to put a camera over there. Let's see. Wonder if I'm just my nose runs a lot. Wonder if I'm allergic to Texas. When I was in the state of Missouri, I was allergic to ragweed. I'm not in the, later in life, when I got out in it a lot, and then I got where my system just said, okay, you have taken in enough ragweed that we are going to, teach you a lesson. Let's see what's coming up. I upgraded to 300 from Verizon. They actually haven't charged me yet. I think they give you like 30 days and then they contact you to, or maybe they do have. They haven't charged me yet. I'm not sure they have the financial, they have the, email address and all this kind of stuff. I'm not sure that they have the billing information yet. So I guess they will at some point. Right, I'm in my bedroom, living room, office, or whatever this is. The Verizon modem device, it works in here, and even yes, it does, except you're not seeing it. Just these, actually 2 screens or whatever. I think I like it a little bit because I'm slow, and if I have a 3rd screen or a 4th screen, it just gets kind of complicated for an old man. Oh, I gotta press this, don't I? Around it, and then I use this one, and I do think the other one with all the ads around it, okay, let's see, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. Must be a lot of other people like me that are, up late. How come they're up late? They should have jobs. Let's try this again. Bummer. So anyway, the modem is in the, and even I got fast. I got 3 bars with the thing sitting in this side of the house. In fact, on my desk eventually. And now it's in on the other side of the house, where over that way is where the antenna is. Verizon's antenna. I kind of don't like having it in there because I'm running network cable, but I'm running it like we don't get any visitors or anything, so I'm running it along the ceiling, and it, I didn't go to the effort of trying to, tuck it neatly away or anything like that. But I think I'd rather have it actually in here. So, on the other hand, things change because I ordered, let's see, let's go back here. And this is an item that I ordered from Amazon. Amazon, where are you? And orders. And so this is arriving Monday, and today is, I think, Saturday. This was recommended to me by, I believe, one of the users. And it was, well, as you can see, it was on sale, minus 54. Actually, I think another one was recommended. But then I went here, and this was minus 54%, so I went ahead and ordered it. It's got 4.5 stars. So when I get that Monday, I guess I'll hook it up in the computer here, and then use, unplug the cable, networking cable, and then I'll leave the cable going in there, but I'll plug it into the voice over IP device that I have, which is a really good deal. The link is, let's see, where is the link? Well, here's one way to find it. But it's listed other places. Maybe I should put these links at the bottom of every page, because you're probably not going to, but this is a really good service. And, it's inexpensive and whatever. And they offer all kinds of services. This is the device I have, which you get free. So, now I haven't taken advantage of any of these things. I'll put the link to this thing below, but yeah, if you're hooked up with Spectrum or some internet service provider, which was and still is, a cable TV company or whatever, and you may have a phone server, you may have a phone with them, and then you switch or something, which we did for years. That was our, but then when I got rid of Spectrum, yeah, I did away with them, and they handled this. This was all handled really well, but it needs a internet connection into the back. So, and of course, I kind of wish that I had. I think these others have. No, that's it. Yeah. You know how it is. I wish I'd have gone with, but I'm a poor man. Oh, speaking of poor man, um, by the way, only 4 people subscribed. Um, became what, members. I mean, not by paying money or anything, just subscribing. You should use the thumbs up. Forgot what I was looking for. Oh, I've had this set up for a month, and one person actually made a donation and asked to be anonymous. Of course, the and he donated $50. And now the way PayPal sets this thing up, you can set up whatever you want, and it lasts for 1 month, and you can decide. I set it up for like a maximum of $1,000, and did I say 1,000? Yeah, $1,000, and I set it up. Now this is, and you can only set it up for a month. Now I'm not sure if they're going to just say, okay, start over, or if they're going to change it erratically and let you. I don't know, because I haven't done it. I've just used this one time. But somebody did donate, really nice person, and he did it anonymously. But then the person who set this up has the ability to go in and see who he is. And what I did, which was not that I didn't spell out that I was going to do anything like that, but what I did is I'm not sure why my Motorola, my new one, is doing something. Let's see, where is it? There it is, okay. Well, wait a minute. That's weird. It's like it rebooted or something, but I don't think it did. Oh, let's see. I really like this, and like I said, I had this exact one couple 2 or 3 years ago, very same model, and then I had another two of, you know, later models, and now I'm back with this one. But where was I? So anyway, there's 3 days left for this thing if you want to go over and make a donation. I'll try to remember to put the link below. It's on my site someplace. Oh, what I did is, yeah. Oh, yeah. I set up a private area where a person could set it up, and people pay money, make donations or whatever, and then you get access to stuff that nobody else gets access to. I didn't want to do that, but I did want to take advantage to set it up. So if I could, and the way I set it up was, there was 2 videos that I uploaded that I didn't want to appear in the general thing that everybody would see. It maybe both of them were about family problems or mental health issues or something like that. And so there's only 2 people, including this guy here, who, and it wasn't one of the things I said on here, but I just figured that somebody makes a donation. And then also, of course, I know my family, my ex-wife and my grown son or whatever, they're not going to pay any money to, which is fine. I actually don't want to see any material that my ex-wife, and she actually doesn't do any, she's not doing things on YouTube. And my grown son, he's got other things that he's interested in. And so, but what I did is, this person who made a donation without being one of the perks or anything, but it can be used again if there's something that I can put something in a private thing, and I don't have to worry about it being seen. But then there's still some people who, you know, get to see it if they want to. Nothing sexual or anything like that at all. You have to say that nowadays, because that's what people think. Well, maybe not as much. It was worse in the beginning. I was one of the first people to have a computer and a modem, and there was a period of time, then when cameras came out, and when the cameras came out that you could hook up, they didn't hook up to a USB port, because the USB ports hadn't been invented. They hooked up to an RS-232 port on a computer, which is basically the thing that a printer or something would plug into. But in the beginning, anybody who had a camera hooked up to, and this is before cell phones and stuff, you were, the general public and everybody just believed, okay, this is a porn person, you know, which was not the truth. Although porn has always been a big driver for things like anything like that, you know, or before there was stuff like that. The porn has always been a big thing. In the beginning, before there were, you know, when there was floppy drives where you know, you're round, in the beginning they were like, where are you guys? They were like this. They were like this big, you know, a diskette, floppy disk or whatever, and they held 360K of memory. 360K, not meg, you know, or anything like that. And then the smaller ones came out that held 700 and I think 760 or something K. But then when people had bulletin board systems set up and other things like that were going along, you know, they wanted to be able to charge people for coming and watching or either downloading games, and you need a lot of disk space to to hold that so somebody could download it, or they could come and download porn, and because of that desire, especially the porn thing, the companies worked really fast to get disk drives that would hold had a lot of space, and where you could have multiple ones, like stacked together. People could call in and then they could be downloading, so porn had an awful lot to do with the advancement of, but in the beginning, if you had and because I know that, I came into work one day at the hospital, and that's when I was working we had a hospital in a small town. I'd worked at the big hospitals, and then I ended up, they built a small hospital in my town. And so I had to do a grievance in order to get sent there, but I won my grievance. And I came into, and it was a town that had a weekly newspaper, And so I came into work, and the nurse and the ER doctor, Jim, are you okay? Did you get arrested? I said, arrested? What, Well, we read in the paper that a guy was arrested. He had a porn site. And I said, nope, that wasn't me, So, anyway, if you want to make a donation, here's one way you can do it at PayPal. And like I said, oh, you're not saying that again. Okay. I'm going to stop just here in a minute. So this is going to be a 30-minute video. So you got 3 days to make a donation if you want to. And you can make it, I think, any amount that you want to make. So I'll try to remember to put the link below. And then, I'm not sure if I'm just going to let, this was not a raving success, so I do appreciate the guy who made a donation. But I'm not sure if I will, because PayPal has it for some reason set up. I kind of think in a way it's because I looked at some of the others, and I think it does do better. Maybe, well, a month is a short period of time, but I think it sort of clears out, because if you don't decide you want to be anonymous, then names appear and things like that. So maybe it is okay, but so I'm not sure if when this expires they're going to transfer the $5 or whatever, because I transferred to my bank like $45 or something, and just left like $5 or something in there, which is still in there. But anyway, I guess that's it. I'm going to, sounds like my son is quiet. That sounds like it's a lion or a tiger or something at the zoo making noise. In Kansas City, Missouri, I worked at one of the hospitals that I worked at there for 5 years. Then I left and went when they built the other hospital and worked out at the other hospital 10 years. And then I went back when they started a bicycle patrol, and did that for about a year, I think. Well, then I went to another hospital for 1 year. Anyway, a long time ago. Anyway, I'll try to remember to put some of these links below, but when you run across a link, try to use it if you can. And thank you very much for watching. I think I'll upload this and go to sleep for a while. So, I kind of hate to have toilet paper sitting here. It kind of, I know it shouldn't, because people use it for other things, I think, than for toilet paper. Yeah, but when I remember, I just kind of like to move it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.